I genuinely still cannot comprehend why people are manually editing videos in 2025 when powerful tools exist to handle 90% of the heavy lifting for you. Picture this. You record a half-hour rant, a long-form podcast, or an in-depth tutorial, and in under 5 minutes, it is completely cleaned up, tightened, captioned, and chopped into snackable clips ready to dominate social media. And all of this happens without you ever needing to open a timeline or memorize the nightmare shortcuts of those old school editors. Sounds like science fiction, but that is precisely what I'm doing now every single day to maximize my content output. Let me walk you through exactly what I mean, because my workflow has been completely revolutionized. I used to spend literal hours scrubbing through my footage, pausing constantly to cut out awkward glances or hunting down every single and silent gap. I was always thinking to myself that there absolutely has to be a faster way to manage this massive content backlog. Back in the day, I would try slapping B-roll over my flubs or desperately stitching takes together while just praying that the final result looked even remotely natural. Now, I simply drag the long source video into the tool, hit a couple of big buttons, and then I start making my coffee while the artificial intelligence handles the rest. First and foremost, this system automatically finds the most likely viral moments buried within your recording. That feature, auto-editing viral clips, is what fundamentally changed my entire workflow in the shortest amount of time. Instead of endlessly guessing which 15 to 60 second snippets might actually resonate with an audience, the tool scans the whole recording for you. It then spits out short clips that are perfectly optimized for TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, or whatever platform you are targeting. I uploaded a full 30-minute talk the other day, and within minutes I had a handful of sharp, attention-grabbing clips ready to go. This means absolutely no manual hunting for good sound bites and zero guesswork on what content to prioritize for promotion. Now, I want to be clear that other applications can certainly transcribe or remove those annoying filler words and silences. Some even boast cool fringe features like eye contact correction or advanced audio cleanup tools that are genuinely neat additions. I have personally used tools that make text-based editing feel as easy as modifying a document. You highlight a few words and boom, that entire sentence is instantly gone. Many platforms are great at transcript-based editing with smart filler word removal, but they often lack the batched clip generation and scheduling that creators actually need for consistent publishing. This is the crucial area where this new system truly stands out. It doesn't just tidy the footage, it creates a genuine pipeline of ready-to-publish content automatically. It then helps you get that content out there on complete autopilot, shifting your focus entirely. Let's quickly break down the multi-step process that begins the moment you upload your single, long source video. Step 1 involves instant analysis and clip picks, where the AI studies the entire video to surface the moments most likely to go viral. It identifies the punchlines, the boldest takes, the genuine emotional peaks, and anything that naturally stops a user from scrolling past. These moments are then grouped into short clips specifically formatted for each target platform, so you never have to think about ideal durations or aspect ratios. This single step is a massive time saver because deciding what to post is genuinely the hardest part of repurposing long-form content effectively. Moving on to step 2, AutoClean intelligently tightens up the audio and pacing by removing long silences and trimming all those filler words we all casually say. It also intelligently handles retakes. If you flub a line and immediately say it correctly, the AI keeps only the best version and automatically drops the mistake. On a 10-minute video I recently tested, the raw file went from 10 minutes down to about 4 or 5 minutes of polished highlights, depending on the edit aggression I chose. That is literally turning hours spent editing into just a few short minutes of oversight. Step 3 is text-based fine-tuning, which is great for when you want to micro-edit a clip without ever needing to touch complex waveforms. Unlike some other tools that stop at the transcript level, this one layers those precise edits directly on top of its initial engagement-optimized clip selection logic. Next, step 4 makes adding captions virtually frictionless because the transcription is already complete. There's no more tedious work creating and syncing separate subtitle files for every single social platform you post to. You can style them, tweak their placement, and export fully captioned videos that follow all the best practices for watch time and reach. Captions alone can significantly boost your performance metrics, and this tool makes that entire process completely seamless. Step 5 is what turns this from just an editor into a true growth engine: the auto schedule and content calendar features. Once your clips are generated, you set a consistent posting frequency, connect your social accounts, and the system queues everything up for you. The content calendar lets you see all scheduled posts at a glance, drag and drop to reschedule, and publish across platforms without jumping between multiple apps. Compared to manually exporting, uploading, and timing each clip, this is a literal time saver and, frankly, a huge sanity saver. Finally, step 6 introduces the Smart Edit for Clarity option, where you select a level, mild, medium, or heavy for aggressive content trimming. This feature will not only remove gaps, but will also trim out tangents and any sections that simply do not add valuable information to the narrative. In practice, I have seen this turn meandering 10-minute segments into tight 3 or 4-minute highlights that still feel completely coherent. To be fully honest about the trade-offs, no single tool is going to be perfect for every single creator out there. Professional editors needing frame-by-frame color grading or custom motion design will still rightfully stick with industry standards for that final cinematic polish. Those powerful programs are amazing, but they come with steep learning curves and demand hours of dedicated time for every single video output. This tool sits in the perfect sweet spot for busy creators who need to convert long-form content into a steady stream of social native clips with minimal manual input. In a real-world scenario, one interview upload recently generated a dozen snackable clips that I scheduled across 2 weeks. Within days, several of those clips started getting genuine traction, views, comments, and quick follow-throughs. The real momentum came from consistency and volume, not because every single clip was a cinematic masterpiece, but because I posted constantly. If you are worried about sounding robotic or overly edited, there are specific settings available to manage that. You can dial back the aggressiveness so that your natural conversational cadence and personality can still breathe through the final product. A small detail that is actually huge is that the platform keeps all your assets perfectly organized in one place. No more messy folders of random exports. Everything is cataloged for easy reuse later in newsletters, TikToks, or future compilations. Pricing and accessibility are also much better, as some competitors lock the best features behind very expensive tiers or charge per export. The plans here are genuinely creator-focused, meaning you can actually scale your output without suddenly facing a triple-digit bill next month. So, what is the ultimate bottom line for content creators today? If you are still opening a complex editor just to remove a few silences and export one short clip, it is definitely time for a significant upgrade. This system will not replace a dedicated motion graphics studio, but if your goal is audience growth via fast, consistent repurposing, it is one of the smartest tools I have ever adopted. Here's my simple challenge. Take your next long video, upload it, select the auto clip option, set a posting cadence, and just let the AI run its course. You will end up with a full week's worth of scheduled content in the exact time it used to take you to manually edit just one short piece. Honestly, it feels like transforming your raw material into a self-sustaining content machine that runs almost entirely on its own. If you are hesitant to commit, there is usually a free tier or a trial, so you can test the clip selection and scheduling firsthand without any obligation. I highly recommend starting with the auto clip and auto schedule flow, and then tweaking the edit intensity to perfectly match your unique speaking voice. Pay attention to how much production time you instantly reclaim, and more importantly, watch how much faster your channel begins to accelerate its growth. Alright, that concludes my full spiel on why I've switched my entire system away from manual effort. If you are making long-form videos and want to actually leverage them to fuel your short-form growth, this is the exact kind of tool that makes the entire process unbelievably easy. No more messy timelines, no more manual captioning, and absolutely no more guessing which piece of content will actually trend next. Just upload, let the AI do the heavy slicing, schedule it out, and then immediately move on to your next recording session. If you decide to try it out, please let me know in the comments how it performs for you and which clips the AI pulled that ended up performing the best.